Hey, 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 it's MMK Day. Hey, we're back this week, and we're going to start out. I'm going to show you a picture, and this picture is Perugia Way. That's in California when we lived out there with Elvis. And the picture is me on my little trike scooter that I had out there, and Elvis and Vernon is out there in the picture with me. So, hey, check the picture out, and then And as we were talking about Perugia Way in California when we lived out there, uh, in the video for last, I was talking about one of Elvis's housekeepers, and I don't know why I didn't mention her name, but her name was Alvina, the one I was talking about catching the lizards with in Sedona, Arizona. Uh, she was my lady. I loved her to death. She took time with me, cared for me. So I was going to kind of tell you a couple little stories that she would do with me. When Mama was pregnant with Joey, uh, sometimes she stayed real sick, and Almina would take me out to Elvis's limousine, and I was too small to sit in the seat, but she'd put me in the driver's seat. I'd stand up on the seat and drive and she sat in the back and she'd say, I want to go here and I want to go there, and we did that for hours. I mean, we just another thing that I somewhat remembered, and then while we were up at Mom and Dad's this weekend, they, like I said, those memories, and they brought it back to me. At that house, underneath in the kitchen, underneath one of the cabinets, was a key switch light, and that was to set off the alarm to notify the police in case of emergency or whatever. I had found out about it and that it was under there, and having my love for motorcycles like I did, I would get up under there and I would turn it and go run, 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 run. And Mama said whenever they heard that, they'd go crazy because by that time, she said the Bel Air police was out at the house, and from what I understand, I did that 2 or 3 times. Like I said, don't remember a lot of it, but it's things that just pop, and I have to ask them sometimes. I mean, I was only about 3 years old.
Two and a half.
Yeah, two and a half,
She's
3,
pregnant
somewhere
with Joey.
around there. But it's funny how bits and pieces, like the picture that you just seen with the little scooter on it. I kept having visions of it, and it had polka dots on the seat, and I had to ask Mom and them one time. I'm like, did I ever, and then of course she told me about it and showed the pictures. So, but Alvina was one of the best in California. Of course, I've talked about a lot of them. The ones in Memphis, Lottie and Mary and Nancy, but that'll be on some other videos that we talk about. I had and I don't really know why in the hell I'm getting getting into this, but I guess because I had the question. But somebody had asked me, am I just naturally bald, or do I shave, or do I put anything special on it? So it hit me, and of course I got to griping and laughing with Teresa, but tell you a little story over our 15 plus years of marriage. We come up with ideas, because I always said, I don't know why, I really don't want hair anymore. My hair I can still grow. You can still see some stubbles now, but I was thinking, man, I wish there was something that either made it easier than just having to shave every day, because I can shave it myself. Of course, Teresa shaves it a lot for me, but or something to put on it that the hair would never even freaking grow back. So she comes up with the first idea.
Now this was a long time ago.
Well, yeah, and this is
The beginning of our
at least
marriage.
10 years or 11 years ago, but it was right at the beginning of our marriage, and she comes up with the idea, hey, you ever thought about we'll try and maybe wax it. I thought, well, no, haven't. So we get in the bathroom and she heats up the damn little bowl thing and she's mixing it up and stuff. And she's showing me and she puts a little dab on there and it dries and she pulls it off. I thought, well, hell, that's great. Let's do it. She said, well, okay. She said, you know, I'll come help you in a minute. I forget what she had to do, but she said, now you know how to do it, so just do it and do it like that, you know, and it'll take the hair off.
It was green wax.
Yeah, it was green wax. She says I misunderstood her or I didn't listen to her. I don't think so, but anyway. So I get in there and I've got my damn little diddle stick and I'm mixing it up and well, I get it all put on. I mean, I covered my whole damn head.
He looked like Shrek.
Yeah, I looked like Shrek when it dried. And I got to, and it didn't want to come undone. And I told Teresa, I said, come here. I said, you know, help me get it started. And she comes in and is like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? What have you done? I said, well, I did what you said to do. Put the wax on my head.
A little at a time.
Yeah, she claims a little at a time, but that's horse, you know what.
No.
But anyway, she gets a little thing there, and she gets it, and she works it, and she snatches a little chunk. Let's just say my butt got so tight you couldn't put a broom straw in it. My brains felt like they had been snatched out of my head, and I told her, I said, oh Lord, you know, it didn't feel like that the first time.
No, because it was a little tiny piece, not a whole helmet of wax.
Yeah, you know, she's always right. But so this, of course, like I said, was years ago, and of course, you know, my drinking days. So I said, well, hold up, I got this. So I go in the kitchen and get out a bottle, and put me a little shot of whiskey in it, and I take me a shot and opened up a beer, took a couple sips of it, and you know. I'm working it off, got the man macho shit going, and I said, all right, let's do it. She works her another little piece and works back there, snatches again. Oh, I'm just going to tell you, that was it. Said, I can't stand it, can't do it. We ended up, I got in the shower and let warm water hit it and soften, and she would just work it a little at a time. And let's just say after hours, we got it all off. And let me just tell you.
You didn't have any hair on your head.
I don't know about y'all, but if you wax, hey, that's fine. You're bigger than I am. But I will never, ever put wax on my head.
Never say never.
But just to pop it out with another one. And like I said, you may not even care. But, you know, since I got asked a question, we got to laughing about it. And we do over the years, Mom and M's and my daughter Danielle, and everybody just always teases me about it. The other thing she come up with was, well, hey, you know what? How about let's try some Nair?
Yeah, it's a men's. This was the men's Nair for men's hair.
Yeah, men's Nair for men's hair. So I'm thinking, hey, you know, we'll try it. But I told her, I said, you know, you ain't getting me this time. I'm like, you know, the wax. She said, no. She said, what we'll do is we'll put a little on, and then I'll take it, and I'll just rub that little, and watch the hair come on. She did a little spot, and she rubbed it.
I didn't rub it. It was what you have to gently wipe.
Yeah, gently wipe. Excuse me.
Well, that's the key right there. Gently wipe.
Yeah, well, she said rub it, but you know, wipe, rub. You know, what's the damn difference? Same thing.
I think you found
it's
out.
on your head, and you're getting it off, right? But anyway, she I guess once again I must be crazy, but she's like, now you see how to do it. You know, go ahead and do it. She's like, I'm gonna jump in the shower, and the reason I'm going to go ahead and tell you this is because that's what we're doing. We were actually going to meet some friends at the casino and have a buffet and you know, maybe gamble a little bit and maybe listen to music or whatever. And stop.
You stop.
Once again, she's getting on me about wringing my hands. You know what? You know what? They're my hands. Anyway, we were going to go to the casino. So she gets in the shower, and once again, I'm know how to do it, so I'm going to do it. So I take the nair, and I'm putting it on, putting it on. Once again, I covered my whole head with it. I get me a towel. I buffed that baby all out real good. Hair come off. Probably one of the smoothest, most beautiful shines I have ever seen on this lovely head of mine. And so I got dressed and I go in there and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm waiting on Teresa. I'm sitting there and in a minute it's like, and it's just a little bit of stinging. I ain't putting it together yet. So I sit there and watching TV a little bit later and waiting on, like I said, she, to get herself, whatever women do, dialed up or what, But it starts again, and then I'm like, and then this stuff hit me, and I'm like, hell to the no, and my head was like on freaking fire. Okay. I mean, burning so bad because I go running my car, snatch the shower door up. She ain't got out of the shower yet, and I'm like, look. She's like, oh my God, my head looked like red hots or else a piece of raw meat. It did. And she's like, oh God. Then she's getting water, cold water, ice, and shit. We didn't go to the casino that night.
But you learned the difference between gently wipe and rub. Yes.
Okay. Gently wipe, rub. Once again, we're not going to get into this. Y'all can believe, or however y'all do it.
You always say it's my fault, but it's you.
A damn wiping and a rubbing is the same thing. Okay. No. And once again, she never told me you don't put it all on your head. I mean, common sense. What's it for? You go and you got it on there and you get it off. I mean, who's going to put like a spot at a time? Well, but anyway,
we still haven't tried plucking it.
And we're not. But hey, look, y'all, I got some more good stories coming back at you, and I hope y'all have enjoyed it. And look, remember, the 6th to the 9th of January, me and Teresa's going to be at Relics, and we would love for you to come by and see us. So do that.
Mark it on your calendar.
Mark it on your calendar. If you can make plans, make plans. Look forward to seeing you, and remember, we love each and every one of our Elvis family. And help me out here, y'all. What do we always say? We always love Elvis.